Welcome back to the podcast. It's us, guys. Another week, another episode, man. It's a special day today. It's May the 4th.
May the 4th be with you.
It's Star Wars Day.
No! Wrong one. Wrong franchise.
Did you just do that in this
Wrong
call on this day?
Star Trek, eh?
Did you just do that on this day? Explain yourself. I'm putting you in the hot seat. Explain yourself.
It was an accident. Continue.
You sure it was an accident, or are you just stupid?
It could be worse. She could have referenced it by doing the fucking salute.
Okay, whatever, dude. I'm moving on from this. I don't know what to say anymore. We have a bunch of Star Wars topics for today. That's pretty much it. We have nothing else to talk about, so we're just gonna talk about Star Wars today. Mercedes is gonna hate it, and that's okay.
And a cat incident.
I'm sure we're gonna come up in more stuff.
Yeah.
And my dumb cat.
Yeah, and Mercedes' dumb cat hurt himself today, so let's just start off with that before we jump into all the nerd shit.
But before we start off with that, right at the beginning of this podcast, this is going to be the last one to come out on Friday. So starting next week, we're still going to be recording our normal day on Wednesday, but now the podcast is being moved until Monday. So the next one will be May 16th.
At 12 p.m. EST.
Yes, but there won't
Same
be
time,
one next week.
Different day. Yeah. So next week, when you're watching this, it'll be a Friday. Next episode 16, will be on Monday, May
16th.
16th. Yeah. I'm just making sure that we're just playing. So it'll be May 16th. Same time, 12 p.m. EST on all your important podcast play things, media players.
Yeah, the reason we're doing that is we have some other stuff coming up in like the next 2-3 months. So
yeah, so we're just setting up for that. You guys start seeing some random changes for name wise and branding, whatever. Just be patient with us. Okay.
So make sure to follow and subscribe so you get notified for anything else. Anyways, so stay up to date.
Stay up to date, man. Stay up to date.
Oh wait, I messed up.
We're waiting.
I messed up.
Please hold.
There we go.
Oh, there we go. We're good. I'm switching lanes, so we're good. All right, Mercedes. So let's talk about why you called in today. About your stupid, dumb cat.
Well, he's a precious baby boy, but he's a couple extra pounds heavier than he should be.
A couple?
And
do you want to so I can call him out?
No, not really. He bumped his knee. He sprained his knee. Basically, is what happened. So he's on pain meds for a week.
So it wasn't his American Sign Language?
His American Sign Language.
No one will understand that. That was me fucking up.
I know.
His ACL.
I called it ASL.
And then we also said ALS, so it was like the ice bucket challenge all over again. But then we're like, oh, it was ACL.
It's ACL. It's the football thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an athlete's injury.
Yeah.
So what's funny, though, is why can my cat survive a 3-story drop to the ground, but he can't make it to the bed?
Because that was just one life.
It all depends. That all depends on the way you fall, just like humans.
Yeah, no, it's 100%. That's what the vet said.
It's also just like how your fucking phone drops on concrete and metal and cement, and nothing breaks, and then you drop it like a foot off the ground into a carpet, and it's like shatters into 1,000 pieces.
iPhone.
Yeah, not even iPhones, dude. It's any phone in general.
That's what it was. The iPhone 6 was so brittle.
Yeah, the 6 was like all glass. But like even my Samsung, the one that had the fucking Gorilla Glass on it when they introduced that, dude, I dropped it. I worked at the sawmill, metal, concrete, nothing. Drop it on carpet at home, shatters. I was like, dude, what the fuck? Yeah, all my phones did that.
My Samsung 5 did that. It was brutal.
Well, I think after like the 4th or 5th generation of those phones, it was always like glass or whatever the fuck. So
yeah,
I've only ever broken 2 phones.
I've broken one.
Had the same phone for fucking 80 years because you're that cheap. So
I've only had 3 phones.
I've had like a lot of phones. Remember when we went through that day?
Yeah, dude. You went through all your brick phones.
That was just my high school phones.
Yeah, your fucking Vietnam radio.
I was talking to Ken about phones the other day, actually. He used to have a fucking brick phone given to him by his sister, and he was like, I'm not fucking using that thing. It's like this big. He was like, no,
where all the bitches at, man?
Nowhere.
Nowhere, because they ain't coming near me with this goddamn phone.
They were coming out of cycle.
Hey, girl, you want my dishes?
Yeah. So hold on, fucking pull up my brick, dude. All right, what's your digits?
Got the phone number 1.
Yeah.
I didn't even tell you guys. So
Uh-oh.
back to my stupid cat. I keep calling him stupid. He's not.
He's dumb.
just
Don't worry about it. It's
yeah.
fine.
Okay,
Let's move
anyway,
on.
so
That's
back
how
to
we
my cat.
referred to him.
So
Yeah.
when I got to the vet, okay. So let me start at the beginning.
Okay.
I go to
Okay,
crawl into
alright.
bed for the day, and I was opening up a bag of chips, and my cat comes barreling in, and he doesn't make it to the bed. He bounces off the side like a trampoline and just eats shit all over the floor. And he lets out this awful fucking meow. And he runs in
Just like that.
worse.
Yeah,
Like,
that's my my.
Your attempt,
Impression.
yeah,
That's
man.
my
it's so much
intimidation.
worse.
Austin.
I'm good, dude. So
So
I
he
unplugged as
runs
well. Continue.
underneath of the futon, and I come out here, and right away he's limping. So I called the vet, and she asks how long he's been limping for, and I was like a couple minutes, and she's like, "Oh, okay."
You don't
So
fuck around.
Legs all folded in
what's
half.
the point?
Bone
I was
sticking
like,
out.
so she tells me, "Can you be here for 11:30?" I'm like, "Okay, great." So I look at my cat, and I was like, "I just got to make him comfortable for like an hour and a half, shove him in a carrier, and have the most stressful fucking car ride of my life."
Let's
So
make him comfortable. Get in there. Get in there.
well, I didn't want to stress him out until I had to, right?
Oh, dude,
'Cause
Travis hates his fucking carrier. Oh,
Cats do. It's not
Oh.
natural.
Huckleberry loves his carrier. He hates outside.
no, Travis
Well, he
hates
hates
it, dude.
the car, and he hates, I think, moving in the car
I think
because
Travis just knows that he's going somewhere he doesn't like, so he just gets pissed.
that could be it.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I get to the vet, and the door's locked. There's a sign on the front door that says you must wear a mask to even get in. You have to call and let them know that you're here. And they're letting out some other person. And I'm on the front stoop with my cat who's wailing in pain. And I'm crying because I'm distraught over this. He's fucking distraught over this. And this chick,
Which one did you go to?
I go to Northland Animal Hospital.
Sponsor.
I don't know where that is.
It's,
Make sure to bleep
it's in
that out,
East End.
Patrick.
It's probably the furthest place I could go in the zoo.
From
And,
you or from everybody?
from me.
Okay, so
And,
near us.
yeah.
Just so you know, I'll probably forget
Oh,
to
no,
bleep that out.
it's East End. Like it's
Sometimes.
Oh,
Save it.
okay. So near.
so I get there, and she lets out this other customer, and I look at her and I was like, "I have an appointment." She's like, "Yes, I know," and like just slams the door on me, and I'm like, "Okay." And at this point, I've already ran back to the car, and I was so mad because nobody told me I needed a fucking mask. Nobody. Who brings a mask now?
I mean, you in any type of healthcare
Medical
unit,
area,
place, medical
yeah.
area, you need masks.
I was freaking out and
That was common
distraught,
knowledge.
making a 911 call for my cat, basically. Like,
911, my cat's leg's broken. Please help.
Man, this is for emergencies only.
well,
He's an emergency. He's obese.
911. I had to do a Google search to find the number through
Fair
like
enough.
tears, and it was awful. But yeah, so nobody told me that I had to bring a mask. And like, what if I had walked there? What if I had taken a cab and got one way dropped off? Like, I wasn't thinking. Like, I'm sorry, but that bitch should have fucking told me that I needed a mask. I was so mad.
I mean, I think she just kind of just assumed that you would know. It's common knowledge.
Okay, but I
What's
was
funny? What just
distraught.
happened?
Don't
Pause
missed
for
it.
a minute.
Was I the only one that saw that?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Because I looked up, I saw Patrick just going, laughing, and then Zach's like, ah!
Just like
It
that.
was annoying.
Yeah. Anyways, continue.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
All right, cool.
That's
All right, guys. That's
for
it for the story. See you later. Peace. End of the podcast. Okay, so what else do we have?
Star Wars.
Now it's your
gonorrhea.
Star Wars.
Gonorrhea.
Jesus.
Yo, gang.
I got a big burn.
We're the gonorrhea
okay.
gang.
Do you guys want me to run through some facts? Or you guys want me to just go ahead and ask some things?
Let's hit some facts first. Then
Some
ask.
facts first.
Yeah,
Okay,
facts
so
first. Spoilers for
got-
anyone that hasn't seen any Star Wars.
I got 7 facts here, so I'll name 2 and then I'll ask a question afterwards. Did you guys know that, or let's just ask this a question. What do you guys think Jedi Master Yoda's name was in the original script of The Empire Strikes Back?
Frank.
Green Man.
Green Man, Frank, Mercedes. Just take a random fucking name.
Tim.
Tim?
Jim sounds great.
Jim? I said Tim, but that's all right. Let's move on.
Fucking man.
No, his name was Buffy.
Buffy.
The
As in
Vampire
Buffy.
Slayer?
Yeah, yeah. Spelled exactly the same. Buffy.
Damn Yoda.
Yeah. Okay, so next one. George Lucas's first choice for Han Solo wasn't actually Harrison Ford. Who do you think he wanted originally?
Clint Eastwood.
I was just gonna say Clint Eastwood.
70s.
So 70s, 80s actors.
Pierce Brosnan. He'd be good.
Oh,
Han Solo.
that's not a bad fucking choice.
Like,
No, he wanted Christopher Walken.
Oh.
really? That would be
Um,
awful.
It was Christopher Walken, and other actors on that list included Jack Nicholson, Stallone, Al Pacino, and Burt Reynolds.
No, Burt
I don't-
Reynolds would be fucking cool because
I
Burt Reynolds
think,
is
I-
cool.
I mean, Harrison Ford is just as cool too. It's Harrison
True.
Ford, so
But
I think Harrison Ford.
wasn't big at the time. It's his first
True.
movie.
True. Fucking him and Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just hit with you guys. What is your favorite Star Wars character? Movies, games, fucking comic books, novels, whatever you know. Just who's your favorite character?
Obi-Wan.
Zach.
Favorite
okay.
character.
Sorry, Patrick.
Oh,
Hold your turn, man.
too late anyways. People heard it.
Yeah.
Probably Darth Maul pre-Han Solo revive. Or pre-Han Solo. Pre-Solo movie. Because they kind of fucked that up.
Not really.
Mm.
He didn't really do anything in the fucking.
I don't
In-
like
in-
that they
in a Solo
wrote that
movie.
into him. It makes no sense.
If you watch the animated show, you would see that a lot more. It'll make sense.
I like him throughout the animated show. Like, he has really cool character arc, but
Yeah, he does. Okay. Why is he your favorite character?
because he's fucking cool. He's badass.
Fair enough. It's a double saber.
And
It's
it's got a really
cool.
tragic story.
Yeah, and it is a really cool saber too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mercedes.
You're gonna hate me.
Yoda.
You're gonna fucking hate me. It's Ray. Uh-huh.
Okay. I'll compose myself. Why?
Why?
I'm a girl. She's a girl. It's tight as fuck.
Why not Leia?
Really
Our
cool.
Yeah, why not Leia? Wouldn't Leia be like your favorite?
badass princess.
Who saved herself in the fucking first movie she's introduced in?
I don't know. I'm feeling like I'm feeling Ray.
That's a shame.
That's a shame. All right, Patrick's is obviously, you fucking heard it, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Mhm.
Holy fuck, it's Obi-Wan Kenobi. Why?
Okay, why?
Yeah.
I like the entire story, the entire journey that he went on.
Just you wait. We're getting more.
Yeah, just you wait,
Yeah.
dude. Fucking May 27th is when we're getting the rest of his story, dude, until he gets fucking slashed on, dude.
You fucking one hits Darth Maul.
Technically, oh, sorry, I thought you were talking about Vader, like one shot him. I was like,
Oh no,
well, yeah.
no. He one hits Maul.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fucking cool scene. And
I think it's the only
sad.
I think it's the only time you see fucking blood in the movies too, if I remember correctly.
Oh no. I mean later in the cartoon. When I smacked my mic. In the
He also kicked
in
Maul's
Rebels.
face into a basket and got a point.
Yeah, he did.
I mean in Rebels.
Oh, in Rebels?
When he
Oh,
one
that
hits
one.
him.
Oh, yeah.
When he one hits him.
When he actually kills him. Yeah, that's a really cool scene.
Such a sad scene, man.
It's really cool because if you
You
know
see the chosen one,
he's not, dude. I hate that so much.
he will avenge us.
Yeah, dude. I mean, by the end, he was never really he wasn't really even evil. He kind of just wanted revenge for fucking his shit getting
brother.
fucking kicked in.
Yeah.
That too. But just because his shit got fucking kicked in like 8 times throughout the fucking 20 years he was alive. So
Longer than that.
well, longer than that. But from when we seen him when
He's
he was
still alive in Solo
whatever,
somehow.
I can go on a whole that's a whole fucking
It makes
episode
no
by itself, dude.
sense.
This is the episode 4.
This is your platform.
Do you want to know how he survived?
Sure, I did not make it through
Because
Solo.
it's never explained in Solo. It's only explained in the animated show.
Okay.
So
yeah.
in Clone Wars, it's explained because he shows up randomly throughout the show, and then it's like, what the fuck? And then he explains what happened. So when he got cut in half by Obi-Wan and he fell down that fucking chute, he landed it. That was basically like the trash fucking
Okay.
the disposal place, whatever. The ship picked up that trash while he was in it, brought him to a different planet. he was so angry and fueled by anger that he was able to keep himself alive.
Channel the Force and yeah.
So he kept himself alive, and while he was on that planet, he basically built himself a lower body, like
Yeah, 'cause he's
spider
got
legs and
robot
shit.
legs that are
Big fuck,
sick.
dude. And this one, he was fucking spider legs and shit. Like he was fucking crawling around like fucking Grievous. It was fucking wicked. His
That's what
horns
he's
were all
got in
fucking grown
Solo.
out and shit. Yeah. Oh no, in Solo, it's just his metal legs.
Oh, was it just metal legs? Actually?
Yeah, because after that incident, he like got rid of them, whatever, and he ended up back on the planet, whatever. But his horns were all fucking grown out and shit. Like he looked all fucking like rabid and shit. It was fucking cool. But I was like, what the fuck? And then he ends up escaping the planet. And then he finds out fucking Order 66 happened. And he's like, oh shit, my master did shit that that I was supposed to be there for. But fucking Kenobi, shit like that. So
Oh
pretty
shit,
much.
my master's a bad guy.
Well, he knew that. He already knew the
Oh, yeah.
plan. Like he knew what Palpatine was going to do this entire time. Like if he wasn't killed off, he probably would have like told everybody about it. Just like how Dooku fucking basically spoiled it to fucking Obi-Wan and when he was captured in Episode 2.
You think we'll see Maul in the Obi-Wan show?
I hope so.
I think we may.
I would love to see a repeat of what they did in
There
Rebels.
might be too much though because we're already getting Vader.
True.
And
Even Christensen Vader.
yeah, and at the time he wasn't Ben Kenobi at the time in the show.
Oh no, he's
So-
not Ben Kenobi yet.
No, he's still. He's probably going to be Ben by name, but he's not. Doesn't look like the Alec Guinness version that we know. Like he's not that old yet.
Okay, so he's not going to be on Tatooine by this point.
He's going to be on Tatooine.
Yeah, the entire show is
After
him watching
Revenge of the Sith, he goes nowhere but Tatooine. He's there
Okay, so
all the time.
He should be Ben by that point. Or does
He's going to be Ben,
Yeah.
yes, because he can't go by Obi-Wan. He can't do that shit because
Yeah,
people will
'cause
fucking know
Jedis are
who he
dead.
is.
He'll
Yes.
probably be at the last episode that he says it.
Yeah.
It'll be like
or even like halfway through because Owen fucking basically hates Obi-Wan's guts like
we're
the
getting
entire
Uncle
time.
Owen?
Yeah.
He's
Yeah, the guy
officially
from episode 1, 2, and 3 there.
Yeah. And we're getting Vader from episode 3 to episode 6. And from what we know, apparently Obi-Wan is supposed to leave the planet at some point, which never happened in the books and in canon. So, and they're supposed to fight him and Vader. I don't know how the fuck that's going to work because they've never met each other since Revenge of the Sith till The New
Yeah.
Hope.
That's why it was so.
So I think
good
they're
when
going to
they met.
change the canon a little bit where they fight like a little fucking duel and then he fucks off and then he leaves and then they never find each other again until A New Hope. Because that's one thing that's confusing me is I'm like, they never fought before. And like it kind of ruins the point in A New Hope. It's like, oh, I haven't seen you in in 30 years and
Yeah.
da 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 da. And then they fucking, whatever. And even with that scene, like technically Vader didn't even kill Obi-Wan. He died before he even fucking slashed him.
He joined the Force.
He became one with the Force right before he fucking slashed him.
That's
So
why he just kind of poofs.
yeah, and then the whole scene with him and Maul on Tatooine there when he kills him, that's fucking probably one of my favorite fights in the entire fucking.
So good.
It's literally 2 minutes.
It's just a quick draw. That's all it is.
Yeah, dude.
Like it's a Western
you-
shootout.
Well, you notice because he fucking poses as Qui-Gon, and Maul's like, "Oh shit, I know this
Fooled
fucking
you,
pose.
bitch."
I know what to do." But knowing fucking Obi-Wan, if you know his stance, that he's like the master of like defensive form. That's why he survived against fucking Grievous, and that's why nobody can fucking beat him in a fight because he's just pure defensive. So when he does the Qui-Gon pose, he's technically just in his pose, just basically fooling fucking Maul. So
Being
Maul's like, "Oh
cocky.
shit." Maul's like, "Oh shit, I know this." Goes for the same attack, and then literally one shot, boom, just fucking kills him. That's it. And he's like,
Right through his
Huh?
lightsaber.
yeah, and he's like,
Right through
"Huh?
the middle.
I didn't know about this." And it dies.
And then like one of the coolest lines in all of Star Wars, and then dies.
Yeah, dude. And then you never see him again.
Yeah.
And then you never see him again. And he's
and then
really
Solo.
the whole animated show really made his character like 10 times cooler than what he was in fucking Phantom
Got
Menace
a
when he was.
redemption arc.
Dude, he had like 4 different arcs in both the Clone Wars and the fucking Rebel show. Because the Rebel show, he was like halfway in there, then he left, then he came back again, and then he finished that shit off with Vader and Ahsoka and whatever. It's fucking cool, dude. I love the animated show. Really puts into perspective a lot of things.
Do you think we're getting Ahsoka and Obi-Wan?
Probably,
So do you
if not her, will probably get mentioned. Because he also keeps tabs on everybody else, but he tries to not do anything. Like in the show, like in the novels, he practices his force powers way more than he does his lightsaber.
Okay.
That's why he wasn't as skillful in The New Hope and whatever, technically by canon lore and whatever, he's not that good with a saber anymore because he's more force sensitive
More
now.
tuned, yeah.
Because all he did was just fucking meditate and meditate and meditate for like fucking 20 years. So
And the 25-pound shoulder weights on Vader's shoulders kind of made it hard.
yeah, and that's the same thing why fucking Vader only uses one hand to fucking fight, because he can't move anything. He can't. He's just tightly sit in his fucking suit, and his saber's built bigger too because his fucking hands are robotic and shit. And then anytime you see him using two hands, that's when you know he's like, okay, I gotta fucking do some shit. That's why he fights with two hands with Obi-Wan, because he knows about fucking Obi-Wan. He's like, okay, I know this fucking dude is like OP. Let me just like focus up here.
His fight with Ahsoka and Rebels, like,
yeah, dude, that's also
such
just
a
as sad too.
wild, yeah.
That's also sad because Ahsoka was like,
see that.
If they
Not
do it,
necessarily,
it'll be like, I feel like it would be in her own show.
Maybe, yeah.
And
But I want
maybe just like a
interaction
quick.
between Ahsoka and Vader.
It would be the only cool thing, dude. Because it's like, man, she's like the second person other than like first it's Luke and then it's her.
Yeah.
Before even before they fucking knew about fucking Luke or whatever, but like everybody thought, oh, Ahsoka's gonna be able to bring him back to the fucking light side. No, it's only his son, dude. Only his son was able to do that. Almost.
She almost had him.
Almost, but
man, that's a sad scene too.
Yeah, that's wicked too, dude. That's wicked too. All right, let's move on from this. I got another fucking fact. 2 facts for you. How much do you think the total production cost for one iconic lightsaber for the first Star Wars film costed, whatever?
Have you seen what they look like?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
I don't know how
$100.
much they were, but
$200?
350,000.
100.
No.
One.
No.
One. No.
I think around 300.
No.
Yeah,
no.
I said 350,000. 350,000.
More or
The-
less.
The total production cost for
22
one Star Wars
million.
film was just $13.
Nice. Yeah, it's just a light bulb and like a lampshade.
It's like a stick, whatever, like a pole, whatever.
Yeah.
And has aluminum foil tape around it. And then they strap lights to it and it reflects off the light. So that's why in the original cut of the movie, why the blue lightsaber looks fucking white or teal. And the reds look
this is
like
the
really
original
like the
one.
original like sabers that they made before the digital like touch-ups and whatever. Like the original. It was a stick, aluminum foil, tape or whatever around it with a light that came around the light going fucking like this, like flashing it.
I know in 2 or 3, it turned into like a lampshade with a light bulb in it, and that was the lightsaber. It was a stick, a like lampshade almost that was reflective, and then a light bulb in it.
Yeah, I know in episode 1, 2, and 3, it was like a fucking stick that was like colored blue or red.
Yeah.
And then obviously this VFX team just fucking put a big ass
Amplified it,
fucking
yeah.
strobe on that shit.
I also know that back then they didn't have the actual technology to do it, but you could see the cut in the movie when like they're standing in one spot, and then there's a cut when the lightsaber comes out, and then it's like a different spot. Like you could see it.
Yeah. Well, like just look at the like the original cuts of like A New Hope and Empire and Return. Like the lightsabers look fucking awful. Just because of just the times and whatever
50
the
years
fuck.
ago.
I mean, yeah, right. Like they did what they did, and it still fucking was amazing. Like I still own the original cuts, like fucking right there on VHS tape. I don't know if you can see them, but the Empire Strikes Back logo right there. Well, if you have a VHS player, I can play them for you. I think those are the original ones that weren't.
My parents have one. They also have that exact same set.
Yeah, it's the first 3 movies. Yeah,
I've only seen like the most recent cut.
Yeah, that's I think that's the last one, and I think that was the one that didn't really do much to it. Anyways,
And
whatever.
I also noticed in episode 6 there at the end, when Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Yoda, they're all ghosts there, they actually had Hayden there in the reissue one.
The original cut, they didn't have Hayden.
Yeah.
It had some fucking old dude. But then George thought it was better to put Hayden in there because the last version of Anakin that we knew when he was light side was the Hayden Christensen version. People were like, that kind of doesn't fucking make sense. Like, you don't just go back to your fucking younger self when you're fucking going into it like a Force Ghost. You become that last thing that you were, and that was...
Yeah, because Obi-Wan there.
Yeah, it didn't make fucking sense.
If that was the case, they should have had Ewan McGregor.
Right? They should have just put fucking Ewan at the end of the movie, too. But, whatever.
Cool,
but then again, Obi-Wan didn't go to the dark side and whatever. Which is fucking phenomenal, because if you watch the animated series, Obi-Wan had more than enough reasons to just fucking turn, dude.
Well, the Jedi are not good guys. It's quite clear.
It's really debatable, but like, not even that. Like he almost left the Jedi Order for a girl as well.
Well, yeah, they can't fuck.
The fucking Queen of Mandalore. She,
Really?
yeah, dude, it was fucking crazy. He like almost left for there. He basically fucking watched her die and shit like that too. Spoiler alert. Like the dude had way more reasons than Anakin to fucking go to the dark side, but he never did. Like
So
he is.
Was he in contact with the Darksaber then?
Who?
Obi-Wan?
When Maul had it, yes.
That's sick.
So when Maul had raided and sieged fucking Mandalore, he had the Darksaber for a while, and he was running the show for a bit. That's when Obi-Wan showed up to help
Yeah, because that's when he took over Jabba's empire.
yeah, that was during the fucking when he was in the gang there too as well.
Yeah.
But after that, when he actually fucking sat down and did some shit during the Clone Wars, that was during the Mandalore stuff. And then he became the gang guy after when fucking Order 66 and shit like that happened. But yeah, he had the Darksaber, then Obi-Wan showed up to fucking, clean house, obviously, because Maul and Obi-Wan, they're destined to just fucking fight each other
The nemesis.
all the time. And yeah, he killed Satine right in front of fucking Obi-Wan, dude, like straight up just impaled her, and he fucking held her in his arms and he just fucking cried. I was like, dude, holy fuck, man. This fucking show.
They
People
have
say
a
it's a
lot
fucking
of
kids show,
moments,
dude. I was like, god damn it, dude. Fucking
And which show?
This is the
Clone
Clone
Wars.
Wars show.
Oh, okay.
I think it's season 4 or 5.
I gotta make it through it. I started it and I was like, this is
It's
this
the
art
first two.
hurts.
The first 2 seasons are rough.
Yeah, Yoda looks like a fucking toe.
It's it's because season 2 goes back and forth in the time a lot, so you don't know where you sit. Like you have Domino Squad, and they become ARC Troopers, and then they go back to Domino Squad. And you're like, what the fuck just happened? Where does all the story happen? And then Anakin has long hair, then he has short hair again, and then Ahsoka's fucking 12, and then she's 16 again. You're like, what the fuck happened? Yeah.
I'll probably use Patrick's app there, and we'll try and watch it in chronological order.
Yeah. After season 2,
I never made an app for this. It's called
Patrick's app. He made it.
something.
No, he made it.
Yeah,
No, okay, I made it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His
So after
recommended
season
app.
2, season 3, 4, 5, and 6 are all chronological order, and then when you get to season 7, like halfway through, it ends up being behind the scenes of episode 3.
Okay.
So
that's
the
cool.
ending of that season basically ends when Anakin's doing Order 66.
Damn.
It's really fucking sad, dude.
And where's
Because-
Rebels take place then?
That's before episode 4.
Also,
think.
it's another in betweener.
Yeah. Basically, all the shows that happen during that time is usually before or like right after. Like The Mandalorian and Boba Fett, that's directly after episode 7.
Oh, okay. It's that far in.
Yeah, because Luke is already Grandmaster Luke, and he's already fucking making his temple and shit like that. And then fucking Ben shows up and fucks everything up.
Don't we see a young Luke though in Mandalore?
Yeah, that's when he becomes Grandmaster.
Oh, okay.
Like
Okay.
after episode 7, he leaves to go to Yavin to make another fucking temple again. And then he gets a whole bunch of fucking students, and then that's when fucking the Knights of Ren show up, and they fucking and Ben Solo.
Ben Swallow.
Ben Swallow shows up with his fucking Knights of Ren and fucking murders everybody. Yeah.
All right, next fact.
Next fact. Samuel L. Jackson was not the first person to audition for Mace Windu. Take a guess on who?
Lawrence Fishburne.
No, I wish, dude. That would have been fucking
The
amazing.
iconic interview.
That would have been fucking amazing. Patrick would know, obviously, who it is, but I guess everybody knows the name too. Tupac Shakur.
Really?
Tupac reportedly auditioned for the role of Mace Windu. I don't know if it's fucking,
Well, he
fucking
was
fact or
a
cap,
nerd.
but yeah, he was also, a fucking gangster. But it is what it is, man. We won't.
There's like pictures of him playing Sonic.
Yeah, dude.
Huh.
Imagine that, dude. Just Tupac. Just I like Mace Windu. That'd be fucking sick.
That'd be kind of cool, yeah.
Yeah, but
Um,
rappers love to
yeah.
get involved in TV and movies though.
He got fucking blasted though.
Yeah, you go. Yeah. By Suge Knight, man.
He
Okay.
got blasted too.
How big do you think the iconic first Death Star was in the first movie?
Oh, it can't be
Centimeters or inches?
big.
or feet?
It's a little toy. It's like that big.
Oh, you mean the actual model they used?
Like the in the movie, in the universe, how big do
okay.
you think the Death Star was? They said it was like a planet and shit like that, obviously, but how big do you think it was? Because the first one was small, the second one was even bigger, and then the third one was fucking Starkiller base and fucking whatever the fuck.
I don't know, the size of a microphone foam ball here that I have.
No.
160 kilometers in diameter.
I
It's
was
fucking
gonna say
huge.
120.
Close.
I don't know why.
Yeah, but it's
I feel
fucking
like
huge.
I've watched a lot of nerd videos or listened to a lot while Vinny
Yeah.
watches
Well,
them.
they said it looks like
It's a planet. Yeah.
it's a planet, or like is that a moon? No, that's a space station.
Because in
Yeah.
Rogue One, they see it coming. Like,
Yeah, and then the second movie is even fucking bigger. I think it's like 3 times the size of that one.
And then they make fun of it there in episode 7 with that new
Starkiller
big
base.
ass. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Fun
what, it's
fact about
bigger.
that one, that planet is actually I forget what the planet was called, but that's the planet where the Jedi get their crystals from. Like for their
that's their
lightsabers.
mining.
That's the main planet where Jedi would go. They normally have a ceremony for like their lightsabers, so they go to the planet, go through the trials, and then they find a crystal that speaks to them, and they're like, "I want this crystal," and then they take that one.
Yeah, because the crystals are alive, which is very
Crystal
weird.
meth.
I think it's Ixum, Duxon. No, I don't know if I forget the fucking planet's name.
And then
Anyways,
you bleed the planet. You bleed the
No.
crystals to make them red, right?
I remember
Yes.
what that planet's called too, but
Yeah,
I can't remember.
I just remember seeing this planet. It was in Jedi Fallen Order in the game. You go there to get like a second fucking lightsaber piece that's in there. And it's also, obviously the fucking planet for all the Jedi, whatever. But they go there to get their crystal, whatever, their ceremony, and yada, yada, yada. When you want to make it red, you bleed it. Anakin bled his crystal on Mustafar in the cave underneath his castle before it was built. And he had it like fucking exploded because there was so much fucking bleeding that was happening. He fucking made it explode and he fucking passed out. And he had a dream about how he went back to Palpatine. And Palpatine's like, "Oh, is it done, Lord Vader?" And then he looks at him and he's just like, he fucking lights his fucking lightsaber on and it's fucking green.
Oh,
And you see his eyes turn blue and he's fucking Anakin again. I was like, yo, holy fuck, this is sick. And he fucking stabs fucking Palpatine and he just
what is
moves
that?
on.
What's that in?
That's the Vader comics that came out. So this is him like a
Those are
couple years
non-canonical now,
after
yeah?
Revenge of the Sith. So
Is that
after
Legends?
no, this is canon now.
Oh.
So these are the ones that they released after like they wanted to do some new canon stuff. So they shut down the other ones and then made new ones. These ones are canon. These are like
Yeah,
a
they
couple years,
canceled, like
whatever.
30 years of comics.
Yeah, I mean, to be
Wild.
fair, it makes it so much easier for people to get
Sure.
into this whatever because there's so much fucking shit that you go back in
There's a
Legends.
lot
It's
of
so much
Legends.
stuff, so
And-
much stuff.
So many different authors, so there's just
Yeah.
so many different stories going.
Yeah, well, it's like with fucking Junior there. He was fucking arguing about the whole like lightsaber color, whatever the fuck, in
Oh,
fucking
yellow?
House Wars like that one day. I was like, yeah, nobody has yellow. It's
Plo
not
Koon did, and then
in the Legends and comics. He had
Yes,
3:
it's not
orange,
canonical
yellow, and
now.
blue. But he never had fucking any of that in actual canon
yeah,
stuff.
we've only
because,
seen his blue.
yeah, because
Have-
that's
did
all
we
it
use him?
is. Yeah, he
Did
had
we see his
blue.
lightsaber?
Yeah, we see his lightsaber in the animated show. He has, dude.
Okay.
He's like a prominent character in the fucking any Jedi Masters that you saw in the background in the movies. Pretty much have a relevant
Arc,
role
yes.
in arc in the fucking like in the actual show,
Because
whatever.
you just see him get murked in Order 66.
And you see all their apprentices too. It's fucking cool. But no, you don't see no yellows. The only yellow that's canon is the Jedi Temple
Rays.
guards, and obviously fucking Rey's now, dumb whore. Yeah, yeah. But it's so Vader had bled his crystal, blew up, stabbed fucking Palpatine, then woke up, and he was like, "Oh shit, I'm alive." Now he
Oh, I
has
didn't actually kill him.
now he has his fucking saber. They had to go kill a fucking Jedi Master, dude. For literally like 3 years, I'm pretty sure he didn't have a fucking saber. It was
He's
just
force choking everybody.
it was just Anakin just fucking all brute force coming in with his force powers once in a while, and then he killed a Jedi Master by like losing his leg and shit. Like dude got fucking beat to a pulp, and then yeah,
I still love when the fucking clone trooper sees his face and he just fucking.
dude, it's so wicked, dude. Nobody's
Takes his
allowed to see
mask
him
off
without
and
his
shit.
fucking face, dude, and then just murks everybody.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
like there's that one
planet,
double
yeah.
spread fucking thing. He goes on and he's just like, "Oh, you're surrounded," and it's like, "Oh, all I'm surrounded by is fucking dead men." And then there's this double page spread of just him fucking, just fucking killing everybody. I was like, "Holy
Yeah,
fuck!"
his
fear
own
and
people.
dead men.
Yeah, figuring that. Yeah, dude, it's fucking wicked, dude.
How do I know that though? Ooh.
Because you Googled it. Ooh.
No, it was a short that popped up.
Oh, was it? Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're getting into all the Star Wars shit now, so it's fucking probably flooding your fucking stuff now.
I'm converting.
All right, next fact, ladies and gentlemen. James Earl
just got
Jones.
asthma.
Yes. Still alive.
So James Earl Jones, still alive, yes. The Darth Vader
90
voice,
something.
if you don't know, was so sure that the film would be a flop that he
He's not
refused
credited.
to allow his name to be published on the original credits of A New Hope.
He's on it now, though.
He's on it now, though, of course, obviously. But yeah, dude.
Damn.
Imagine that dude walking in and was like, yeah, just pay me my money. I don't give a fuck about this shitty ass movie. I'm out. But then he becomes the iconic fucking voice of one of the
Yeah.
most memorable fucking villains in all of history, cinema history.
So is he going to be the voice of Vader in
I
Obi-Wan, or is Hayden doing it?
I have no idea. We have
It's gonna
no.
be kind of
There
weird
is
if Hayden
no
does it.
casting things. All we know is Ewan and
Yeah.
Hayden. That's it. And
And
obviously
the
we get-
original Uncle Owen there from
Yeah.
episode 1 and whatnot.
And a
and
different
the
cast for
and the
Uncle Owen.
and the Grand Inquisitor and shit like that, obviously. But
Oh, and also Aunt Beru, that girl too.
yeah, but for Vader's voice, I think it might just be Hayden
That's gonna be weird.
with like voice modulation, whatever. Because I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Vader's suit's fucking voice modulated. It's whatever. Can't even speak. Doesn't have lungs. They're all fucking burnt to ash.
Why
so-
he's got the fucking.
Yeah. How long do you think an average lifespan of a Wookiee is?
I hope a long time.
I don't know,
It is.
500, 600 years?
Good.
Close.
I was like, please
Um,
don't be like 30 years.
No. A Wookiee's average lifespan is about 400 years.
Oh
Oh,
damn.
damn, that was
So I
close.
think
Chewie's going.
Chewie in Solo, I think he said he was 100, 200? I can't
So
remember.
he's got like 200 years left.
No, I mean by the point in
I
fucking
mean 60 years.
yeah, in fucking Rise of Skywalker, I think he's like middle aged at that point.
Yeah, he'd be. in
Yeah,
his
like
200s.
for us, he'd be like in his 40s, 50s, basically, maybe even 60s. So he's got a whole another fucking 10 fucking 100 years on him, probably still. So
And
yeah,
Han is no longer with him.
Han got fucking impaled by his own fucking swole son, dude. Pissed me off.
Ben Swallow.
Ben Swallow got impaled by his own son, which is
Have
also
you
very.
seen the picture, Patrick? Do you know what Ben Swallow is?
I've never seen the picture, but I've seen Adam Driver without a shirt.
Damn.
That scene, if you just grab it and just make it wide, that's
It's Ben
basically
Swallow.
that's Ben Swallow because he walks around like this and he's just fucking all swollen shit. But that scene when Han stabs or Ben stabs fucking Han, that's also very
Spoiler!
interesting. That's also interesting as well because there's a lot of theories about that too. Like Han knew what he had to do, so he did it himself and helped Ben fucking do it because he obviously knew. Because he literally says afterwards, he's like looks at him in the eyes and he's like, "Thank you," and then he just fucking touches his face and he falls. And I'm like, "Oh, how am I gonna walk out of this fucking
That
theater
was
right
so
now,
rough.
dude?"
And then
Like,
Spider-Man came and picked him up.
Yeah, whip.
I watched that in theaters too.
Me
Like,
too, dude. I watched all three in fucking theaters. I was so sad, but I was so happy about Force Awakens, and then it just fucking went downhill after that. I was like,
I've
dude,
actually never seen a Star Wars movie in theaters.
it's an experience for sure.
Force
'cause
Awakens
I would-
was the only
I would
one for
imagine.
me.
when I watched Rise of Skywalker in theaters, that's when it was rough because a lot of people were going in there like, okay, maybe this might be a little bit better, but it wasn't.
I haven't
Like,
seen it yet.
Literally every time, dude, something crazy happened on screen. I was like, come on, man, again.
Not worth it.
Yeah, legit. Like there's a scene that I might have spoiled for Patrick. I don't remember, but it happened, and I was just like, "Huh?" There was a fake out, and I was like, "What the fuck, dude?" Yeah, and then like literally 30 seconds later, they fucking reveal it. And I'm like, "What was the point? There was no point for this."
Keep
I've
everyone
heard
on their feet.
expectations. It's a great cinema fucking making. It's like, dude, nobody fucking cares, man. Fuck, it's
Keep
Star
everyone
Wars.
at the edge of their seat, just like, no.
That's literally what what's his fucking face said. He wants to divert expectations, and I was like, bro, this ain't fucking divergence. Fucking calm down. Nobody fucking cares.
All right, was
Fucking
that
stupid.
another fact or was that a there's
No
a
more
question
facts, but I can finish off my questions.
Hmm.
Okay, so we talked about your favorite characters. I didn't even say mine.
No, you
there?
didn't.
Oh, no, you didn't.
No, mine was Anakin, dude.
Yeah, that checks out. Anakin's
mine's-
fucking cool.
Mine's Anakin, just because like
Anakin.
dude's just a normal fucking person, and he basically just has a very sad story all the way through.
My character had the high ground, though.
Yeah. If I would just also say like, maybe not Anakin, but like Anakin / Darth Vader, but maybe even Luke too, because even Luke's pretty cool too.
Until he gets
Yeah.
old. Then he's a little bitch.
Dude, don't even get me started. Fucking
My
Legends
favorite
Luke, dude.
character is that one young.
I'm always gonna forever just keep Legends Luke in my fucking mind.
Skywalker.
What do we do?
I cried at that part.
All right, so let's do your favorite movie. I already know fucking Mercedes' fucking favorite movie, so I'm not even
Number
gonna fucking
7.
ask her. Number 7, man. Rey Skywalker all the way.
She loves number 9. It's her favorite.
God, I fucking Jesus Christ. All right, Zach, what's your favorite movie?
It's between 3 and Rogue One.
If you had to pick one though.
Probably 3.
3? Why 3?
Yeah. It's just such a good movie. Like, it's master cinema. And then
Which
Rogue
is-
One's just
Which is
excellent.
crazy too, because people hated it when it first
That's
came out.
wild to me.
I wouldn't say hate. It did really well than all the other ones.
I
But
understand
people were-
hating too.
But people were all like, "Oh, the writing's still fucking bad and shitty." And I'm like, I get that, but it's still a good movie because it's Anakin and he's fucking cool.
Right?
He's badass.
That's
Yeah.
where I have the high ground comes from.
Yeah, dude. That's literally where that's where Duel of Fates comes from. Or the other
Yeah.
one. I think it's Duel of Fates. Is it Duel of Fates?
And the music in that one's so fucking good.
Dude, it has one of the best fucking sword fights in all of fucking cinema, dude. It's like fucking 5 minutes long.
Mhm.
Just them fucking doing flips and shit. I was like, bro, this is fucking cool, man. Fuck, I want to be like 12 again so I can watch this shit again.
Yeah, it went in
that's
between Obi-Wan, Anakin, Yoda, and
Mhm.
Palpatine there.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking amazing. It's like 10 minutes of just pure fucking sword fighting and like actual Jedi shit. I was like, bro, this is fucking cool. Imagine we got that shit in the fucking 4th movie, dude. When
Yeah.
Ben and fucking Vader were just fucking whatever. Speaking of that, have you guys seen the remake of fucking like the episode 4 fight between Vader and Obi-Wan?
No.
Okay, I will show that. I will show that later off screen. But if you haven't watched it yet, for all of our listeners and watchers, go on YouTube and type in the Obi-Wan Vader fight from episode 4 revamp or whatever. These people had grabbed like actual actors or whatever, and then they did obviously like the photo printing on their face whatever to make it look like fucking like Alec Guinness or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like straight up like actual fighting, not like their fucking duel of fucking whatever the shit they
So
were doing.
lame.
Yeah. Like I get why it was like that.
Yeah.
The times or whatever.
They're so
Well, yeah,
old
that
as
was the
fuck.
first saber fight we saw too.
Yeah, that's the first one. And but no, they made it like fucking really cool. Like you have Obi-Wan like walking through the doors and he's like, "Oh, whatever he says, I forget the line." But then Vader comes in like just bum rushing him, like pure anger coming through, force pushes
you
him and
would.
shit. It's fucking cool, dude. I was like, "Damn, this is
My
what it should have. This is what it should have been." Like fucking, he force pushes Obi-Wan to a wall. He get stuck in the wall and shit. It was fucking cool. I was like, "Damn."
Was it Cord or Digital that did it? Or?
No, I thought it
Okay.
was when I was thinking about it. I was like, no, it wasn't them. It was just
Those
some
guys
random.
do a lot of that stuff.
They do a lot of. I'm surprised they haven't done it.
Yeah.
But no, these guys. This took like 1.5 years, 2 years to fucking do it because they shown a trailer of it and I was like, oh fuck, this is gonna look cool. And then it released 2 years later and it's like, oh shit, this was fucking worth.
Damn.
So like they mixed the original stuff with the new stuff and it was cool. I will show it after this.
Okay. Next favorite movie.
Okay, Mercedes
That way.
favorite movie. Force Awakens.
I think Rogue One.
That's up there, big time. Like
That's fair. That's also a sad movie as well.
the best
really
part of
sad.
that movie, you can
Is
watch
that
it without
right at the end?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The end.
Patrick
Yeah.
hasn't seen it yet.
Yeah.
That's why I was
Oh, we
like
won't.
open-ended right at the
Yeah.
end.
Yeah,
That's,
Rogue One and Episode 9 are the only two I have not seen. I've seen Solo and all the other ones, but
I fell
Dude.
asleep during Solo.
The only thing that you got to know about Rogue One is that it explains the story of how they got the Death Star plans from Episode 4,
And it has Mads Mikkelsen in it.
which is fucking
incredible
cool.
actor.
I need to
Which
see
is-
a picture. I have
yeah.
no idea.
Do you know the
Have you
movie
watched
Polar?
I just heard two different questions right there
Polar.
at the same time.
Okay,
We
the
asked the
guy
same
who
question.
replaced Johnny Depp in the fucking Dumbledore
Fantastic
fucking Harry Potter
Beasts.
shit there.
Yes.
Him.
Mads Mikkelsen.
Oh, okay.
You should watch
He-
Polar.
Polar's just that's a really more brutal version of
Another
fucking John
John
Wick.
Yeah.
Polar Express.
Yeah. Fucking
Just
Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks,
murdering people.
Tom Hanks pulling a John Wick. Yeah, so Rogue One
Just throwing
basically
the kids off the
ends-
train.
I would watch it.
Fuck you.
Take
So
it!
Ticket, boom.
Ticket. Give me a ticket. It's like, holy shit, Tom, calm down.
Chain gun.
Holy fuck, dude. Fuck was I saying? Oh, yeah, Rogue One. It basically ends at the beginning of A New Hope with the ship and whatever, as we explained to you fucking before. And then there's
It's a really good movie.
and there's a really cool fucking Vader scene in there that pretty much just
Sure is.
it just makes him fucking 10 times cooler.
Like,
So we kind of saw it in the fucking Lego playthrough that we did. If you remember it.
Yeah.
In episode 4. Yeah, it was very quick, and I mentioned it was the door scene. I was like, "Oh shit, there it is!" And it was gone. I was like, "What the fuck?"
there's
You can't show
another
it.
really cool Vader scene too, though.
And then I like that
Audition
little
one?
running gag there that they have in the Lego game where the door keeps closing on him.
Yeah,
Him in the tube is fucking cool.
yeah. The tube is pretty fucking cool. But no, in the fucking Lego game, there's a running gag where whenever Vader shows up, there's a door that closes on him, and he's always behind the door, like, "Oh, it seems to be stuck." And it just that's it every time, dude. It's happened like 3 or 4 times. Like he's fighting Vader as Luke, and I'm R2 in the back, just fucking doing some crazy shit. And the door closes on him. He's like, "Oh, it seems to be stuck." And then that's it. And then you go to the next scene. I'm like, "What the fuck, dude?" Oh fuck! Like even that game's fucking cool too. It's fun.
It is, but I really wish they had us fight each other there in episode 3.
Dude.
That's kind of weird.
I'm really disappointed that they did that in the original one.
That would have been so.
You played the whole game together, and then right at the end, you guys just fought each other, and it was so fucking emotional. It's like, damn, bro, you're my boy, man.
Yeah, because that would have been even better because you played like episode 4 and 5 or 1 and 2, however you go about it. Because you can either start with 1, 4, or 7.
Order.
It is interesting that they did that. So they gave you the first episode of every trilogy to play first. So you can play episode 1 or fucking 4 or 7. But I found out, so there's the whole scavenger fucking class and group of people you can be.
Yep.
You can't do anything in episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 until you do Rey's fucking stupid scavenging shit on fucking Jakku to unlock all that stuff. Yeah, dude. I googled it. I was like, how the fuck? And I was like, oh, you have to play as Rey first to get an introduction to the scavenger class.
Starting with 7.
I know.
Who the fuck's gonna do that to them?
Well, we're almost there. That's 2 away from us.
Yeah. But yeah, well, it's like when we did it in episode 4 or in Empire when you go to Dagobah for fucking Yoda. You basically got a whole another introduction to be fucking Jedi stuff. That's what Patrick said. I was like, oh, that makes sense because the first episode is your introduction to being a Jedi, yada, yada, yada. It made sense. So we're just waiting until we get Rey's fucking stupid ass fucking class done and then we can actually do scavenge stuff.
Yeah, we're kicking ass at that game.
Patrick's turn for favorite movie?
Yes. What's your favorite movie, Patrick?
It was the same as Zach's. It's 3.
Okay,
3?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's the best one.
I would probably say 3 as well.
Between
so
3,
I was right
5.
when I said that all of ours are probably the same.
Yeah. I like 3 just because it shows Anakin's fucking shit. That's pretty much it. And like if I would say like my favorite piece of like actual visual content for me to watch, it would probably be the Clone Wars show. Like the Clone Wars is really fucking it's such a good arc of an entire fucking saga. I just can't ever not like it.
So you've watched so much of Clone Wars?
Yes, I watched the movie. I watched the entire show. I watched all the literally anything. I've probably fucking watched it. I've probably read it. I've probably seen it.
Huh. I gotta make my way through.
Dude, it's just the show, man. It adds so much context to so much stuff, and it shows Anakin's and Obi-Wan's fucking like actual relationship flourish into what it was in the 3rd movie. And you're like, oh shit, that fucking makes sense.
Oh, they're actually brothers. Wow.
Like in season, this isn't really a spoiler because it fucking obviously happens. But in the season 7 of that show, it leads into the Battle of Coruscant when Obi-Wan and Anakin go to save fucking Palpatine in the ship, and then that's when Anakin kills fucking Dooku, whatever. There,
do it.
Yep.
So
cuts his head off.
Yeah. So Ahsoka is on Mandalore, fixing the siege or doing the siege of Mandalore, getting fucking Maul out of there and whatever. Like she fights Maul, like probably one of the coolest visual fucking fights we've seen, and she literally says to the Maul, "If Anakin was here, he would fucking clap your ass right now." and he gets fucking pissed and gets whatever. I was like, dude, it makes sense.
It's just a fact.
But then when that's done and Maul's fucking taken care of or whatever the hell, Obi-Wan calls her on the fucking hologram, whatever, and he's like, oh yeah, we got called over to go do this shit, whatever. And she's like, am I able to talk to Anakin? Because the last time they've ever seen each other before he fucking falls to the dark side and fucking does all this crazy shit. Dude, it's so fucking sad.
We don't know where Ahsoka is during the movie.
No. So before the whole siege stuff, like they have like one last moment together. They walk into the hangar. Rex and his troops have like their helmets on, but it's painted to like her skin color and face, so it's like her own.
They got the blue.
Her own legion or whatever. I was like, dude, it's so fucking cool. And then Anakin walks in and he's like, I'm being called to go fucking help the fucking Chancellor or whatever on Coruscant. Oh, okay, cool. Fucking, be safe. Fucking come back safe, whatever. Obviously never fucking comes back safe.
No.
It comes back as fucking Vader. But then, when you're watching, you're like, oh, fuck, this is going to be fucking sad. And then you never see him ever again. Then Obi-Wan calls in the hologram after the siege. And he's like, we were going to get that info from Dooku, but Anakin kind of fucking murked his ass. And Ahsoka's like, what? I was like, that doesn't sound like fucking Anakin. Like, why would he just fucking murk his ass like that? And he's like, okay, whatever. And then you don't see anything.
So
happen.
Is Padme not in the Clone Wars there? She is?
Yeah, she is in there. That's actually when you find out how Obi-Wan knows. He knew the entire time. Like in the third movie, he kind of references like he already knew, but in the Clone Wars, he doesn't really pick at it at all until like that season where he walks out the room and he's like, oh, tell Padme I said hi. And he just fucking walks away and it's like, how the fuck did you know that? It's like, dude, it's Obi-Wan. Of course he knows. So yeah, dude. And that show basically ends, like I said, during the whole Order 66 type shit. Obviously, the clones, they fucking turn on all the Jedi and they fucking shoot whatever, right? So
Does
Captain
Rex?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Really?
He fucking cries, dude. I cried throughout the whole last 3 episodes. So they're on the bridge on their way to Coruscant to help Anakin and Obi-Wan. After the siege is done, then that's when they get the call. Execute Order 66. Whatever. And then Ahsoka turns around and she's like, Rex? And you see Rex like fucking holding his eyes and he's shaking. He's trying to fight off the fucking programming. Like, oh no, dude. Oh, fuck. You can't do this. And then he turns around and he's like, I'm sorry, but like, I can't fight it. And he fucking shoots her and he fucking obviously blocks it, whatever. She's fighting off all the clones, yada, yada, yada. She ends up saving Rex, fucking taking his chip out. And then they have to escape the entire cruiser. So like, all the other clones are shooting at them too, and they're fucking, everybody's all crying. Rex is like, I don't want to shoot my brothers, whatever.
They're
she's
all
like,
the same, yeah.
And then she's like, they're not your brothers anymore. Listen, like, you can do this. And he's like, okay, fuck, whatever. Puts his helmet back on, fucking starts shooting them. I was like, dude, this is so fucking sad. He doesn't even shoot them. He sets this fucking shit to stun, dude.
Yep.
That's how you know how real it was, dude. I was like, holy fuck. And the whole ship crashes. There's one soundtrack in that fucking last season, the last episode, that fucking made me cry, dude. It's fucking brutal. That whole last season, dude. Like, we expected it to happen, but we didn't know like what happened with Rex. Like, did he actually fucking turn, do the order, whatever? Because in Rebels, he has a chip mark, and he explains how he got rid of his chip, whatever. But he never explained that it was Ahsoka that helped him, or that he turned on it, whatever. And then now we found out, and I was like, holy fuck, dude.
Damn,
that was
wicked. What do you see that in?
What? In Rebels.
Okay, that's in Rebels.
So in Rebels, he shows up with Wolf, Gregor, and some other clone.
The rest of his team.
Yeah, not even his team. Just
not?
just some random other clones that he was friends with ever. Huh. Yeah. And Gregor was also a surprise because he died kind of off screen somewhere, and we didn't know about him. Yeah, that was wicked too. All right, your favorite game, guys? I don't think you guys probably played any Star Wars games, so
no.
My favorite
Lego
probably
Star Wars, maybe the Old Republic. I didn't
the MMO
mind.
or the actual RPG.
The MMO, the Old
Okay.
Republic. Yeah.
Oh,
I loved Lego Star Wars, and I loved. There was this game on the PS4, first-person shooter one.
Oh,
yeah.
never mind. No, that was Battlefront.
Yeah, Battlefront. That was good.
1 or 2.
Both.
Yeah.
2 was like a bomb. Big time.
It was bomb at first because the whole fucking microtransactions and their fucking loot boxes and yada yada yada. It picked up 2 years after. They removed all that shit. They fucking fixed the game completely. It was fine. It was amazing. And they're like, yeah, we're done.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They released like a whole bunch of
the servers,
DLCs. Cool. The servers are still up, but there's no more development on it. Nothing's
Okay,
happening.
no updates.
People are just modding the fuck out of it now. So now you have like fucking, cool
As
ass
you do.
Grievous and shit in there, dude. You got fucking like a broken Darth Vader mask is all half ripped off and
See,
shit.
that's sick.
It's fucking cool. I was like, yeah.
But at the time, it was great though.
Yeah.
So surprise, I played several.
Yeah.
I haven't played any.
Mine would probably be the one I always talk about, fucking Star Wars KOTOR 1 and 2. Those are just fucking amazing. They'll always have a place in my heart, dude. Easily one of my top 3, maybe even top 5 games of all time. Classic Xbox, man. Patrick, what do you think?
I've only ever played 4 games of them. Obviously, the Lego one that we're doing.
Yeah.
And then there was one for the GameCube and one for my Game Boy. And then there was one that I had for a PC that, because I was doing it on my parents' old computer and they couldn't really run it as good. And I can't remember what that one was called. But if I were to say one, it's probably the Lego one right now. But that's because I haven't done any others.
This Lego one is pretty good, though. I ain't gonna
It just
lie.
sucks we couldn't fight each other.
I know.
You guys should play the original one. You can get it and play it.
Yeah, it's on Steam right now. I think it's on. It's today's May the 4th that we're fucking filming this, so everything's 80% off on fucking Steam right now. So if you want to play a Star Wars game, I would recommend you do it now.
Like you could probably play it through Parsec. That's how Matt and I are playing Lego Batman right now.
Yeah.
I'm Batman.
If you haven't played those fucking Star Wars KOTOR games, I really recommend you do.
What are they about? Like,
so it's 1,000 years.
Revan one?
Yes.
Okay.
So the first one is about Revan, and the second one is the aftermath of that Revan shit.
Okay.
So the first game you mechanically play as a light side male, and the second game you play as a canon light side female.
Okay.
So what's cool about the second game, or I guess most games, but whatever gender you pick, there's different sort of outcomes that happen. So in the second game, if you be a female, you get a different companion or two than what you would get as a male. Or you have different like relationship statuses and shit like that. It shit happens like that.
Replayability. That gets the more hours in the game. And
it just sucks because the second game was cut short, so they had to like fucking delete half the fucking game and all the content in the fucking game. So now you have to fucking get like a whole mod package for it to fucking make it actually decent.
Don't you see Darth Maul's brother in that one, or is that a different one of his race?
No, that's just his race. Zabrax.
That's a blue one, right?
No, that's Baydor. He's just a beige, normal colored one.
Okay.
Well, they're actually all normal colored like that. They're all yellow or they're beige or they're whatever. He's only fucking red and black because he got those are Sith tattoos.
Okay.
So he got basically he got taken by the witches of Dathomir. They took him and they basically did a whole curse and fucking ritual on him to make him all fucking buff up and OP and whatever. Just the same thing.
Why his horns are so short too, or
no? That's just his horns. Because his horns grew and then they cut him off.
Okay.
Same thing with his brother. They fucking made him all fucking massive and shit like that. Gave him a fucking big ass saber or whatever. So yeah, his whole race has a whole different planet. But the witches of Dathomir, so all of Mercedes' people fucking took him and basically did a big ritual and cursed on him. She dropped her candy.
What do you see his brother in? Because he's not in the movie.
The Clone Wars.
Okay, he's in
dead.
Clone Wars. Yeah.
It's because in the Clone Wars, Darth Sidious, aka Emperor Palpatine, like fucking murks both of them.
The fuck?
The fuck was that? What just happened?
No.
I picked up the candy so the dum-dum wouldn't eat it.
True.
The dum-dum wouldn't eat the
just
dum-gum.
him crawling towards the candy.
Candy.
My foot walks on the
candy.
I made a bunch of hot dogs yesterday, and Mr. Hobbs comes over, and he's like,
Shaw?
please, sir,
Sean
have
Hobbs?
some more. Right?
I want the hot dog.
Any other
Yeah, so he
questions?
got a piece of hot dog.
Yeah, we'll just do one more. Just to end it off because we're already sitting at almost an hour and 20 minutes on this. This is a special episode.
20 minutes
Well,
for
the
nothing,
actual one we actually started was an hour ago because it was
True.
8:30 when we started.
Special episode, man. It's all right. It's longer. I guess last question. Your worst movie / character. So let's do 2 questions. So what's your worst movie? Zach.
Skip
pretty
me.
obvious. We're all gonna
Yeah.
say the same.
Maybe.
9 Ray. Like, well, actually, she won't. It's her favorite.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen it, but obviously, just skip this question for me. My least favorite character, probably Jar Jar.
That's
Jar Jar.
fair.
Jar Jar. Eh.
When you think of him
Eh.
as a Sith Lord, it's better.
No.
I give you emergency powers. You fucking
I
slug.
like Sith Lord Jar Jar quite a bit.
Yeah.
No, I don't think any of the movies were hated. I'm sure there was parts that I hated of them, but like as a whole, it's what makes the story.
I didn't like Solo.
I'm gonna name a character you guys don't even know of, so it's fine.
Who
Yeah.
be?
Yeah. Karth Onassi.
Who the fuck is that?
Karth is a fucking pussy, dude. I fucking hate him so
Who's
much.
Karth? What's he
Okay,
from?
so in the KOTOR games, the first one,
Okay.
he's the first dude that you meet up with. And he's just a fucking bitch all the way through. I hate him so much. He's a
he's
Republic
human.
fucking he's a Republic fucking pilot, whatever. He's like a fucking veteran, shit like that. Basically, just a pussy. Hate him so much for the fucking
He looks
passion.
like budget Han Solo.
Yeah, it's basically what it is. He's like the smuggler of the group.
Fucking Star Lord comparison to him.
Yeah, he's the smuggler / fucking scoundrel of the fucking group. Fucking hate him. I'd rather have Jar Jar in my fucking group than him.
No.
Fucking pissed me off.
Is he a
fucking
traitor or?
No, he's not even a traitor. He's just a Republic dude. So when you get off the ship in the first movie, he helps you escape. Then you have a whole fucking tutorial planet to go through with him. But then all he does is fucking bitch and moan and complain about fucking anything and everything. I'm like, dude, I'm just here to fucking kill shit. Fuck off. I don't care. And then you get a Jedi into your group, and then he stops halfway through a fight to be like, oh, how'd you lose your lightsaber in a fucking crash when you crashed your fucking escape pod on the planet? Oh, I don't know, dude. Fucking gravity fucking took it and flew it out the air chute. I don't fucking know. Why are you complaining right fucking halfway through this fight, dude? I don't care.
Damn.
Pisses me off. And if you play as a female version, you have a chance to fucking sit on his fucking face. And if you don't fucking sit on his face, he gets fucking pissed the whole fucking game.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So if you don't get into a romantic relationship with Karth as a female fucking Revan,
Blue balled.
you fucking blue ball him. He gets fucking pissed. So he bitches and moans about the whole fucking game. He's like, oh, why don't you love me? Dude, shut the fuck up, dude. Okay? And then at the end of the game, you have a choice. I'm not gonna say spoiler because the fucking game's like fucking 20 years old at this point. Who cares? But if you go, you can have a light side ending and a dark side ending. If you pick dark side to go full Sith Lord Revan and go back to your roots or whatever, you can pretty much kill off half your fucking party or whatever. You can kill fucking Karth right off the fucking bat. I'm like, yes, kill him right now. Do it. I've done multiple playthroughs. I've killed fucking all the companions. I've killed fucking only Karth, and I was like, fuck the rest. I don't care. Fucking kill Karth. Fuck him,
They could
dude.
live, just get rid of that guy.
Yeah, just
Like
him.
one thing makes me happy in this game, and it's when he dies.
Literally, dude, he does not. He's
Pure
so
joy.
fucking useless all the time. And then when you get his relationship to a higher point of like, whatever, because he trusts you, whatever. He's like, oh, but my planet got blown up when I wasn't on the planet, so now it's my fault, dude.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up, okay? And then
planet didn't get blown up.
Yeah, and then he talks about right. What planet didn't get fucking blown up was fucking spaceships fucking shooting at it, dude. Who cares, man? Move on, okay? And then at a certain point, he talks about his son. And he's like, "Oh, my son died on the planet. I don't know what happened to him. Like, he probably got fucking vaporized by fucking 1,000 ships shooting at the fucking planet. What do you think?" And then you find him on the fucking Sith planet of Korriban. He's training to be a fucking. He's trying to be trained as a fucking Dark Jedi. I was like, oh, that's just fucking cool development. And then Karth comes to the party. Dustle, what are you doing? It's like, dude, fuck off. He didn't call for you. He's talking to me. So I recruit him, and I'm like, kill
Your
him.
son's fucking cooler than you.
Execute Order 66.
I literally every fucking playthrough. I don't care if I'm full light side. I talk to his son. I'm like, do it, kill him,
Do it.
So then I convince Karth that his son is. There's no fucking turning back from this dude. He's evil. Kill him. So Karth fucking fuck yeah, dude. Every time I'm full light side, you 100% points in that bitch. I'm like, God is my savior. I'm like, kill him. Murder him right now. Shoot him right in the fucking face. And I want to hear you fucking bitch about it later. So he kills him, and then he hates you for like half the game. He's like, oh, I can't believe you made me do that. You couldn't stop me. Bro, just don't pull the trigger. It ain't my fucking fault. It ain't my fault. It ain't my fault, dude. Sorry.
I did not threaten you like that, sir.
No, I didn't do shit. I just told you to do it. And you're like, oh, boom, just fucking blasts him. That's it.
Son.
Yeah, he capped his own fucking son. So then he hates you for the whole fucking game. And then when you find,
ass.
yeah, and then you murk his ass at the end. because there's a whole plot twist. You find out that you're the villain that you've been fucking searching for halfway
you
through
are
at the end of
Revan.
the game. You're Revan, and he's like, "You're Revan? Oh, I can't fucking trust you, man. You fucking blew up my fucking planet." I was like, "Bro, that was fucking 10 years ago. Grow the fuck up. I ain't fucking
The kid
blown
was
shit
alive.
up."
You killed him.
yeah, dude. You murked your fucking son. What do you mean? Fucking pussy. I hate him so much, dude. I fucking hope. I hope I see him. And he shows up in the second game too. Not as a companion, nothing. He just shows up, and I'm like,
I killed you.
Like, I fucking know you.
well, the canon way is that you play as a female, right?
Yeah.
So he doesn't die in the canon fucking ending, whatever, right? So he shows up like at the end of the fucking game and has a conversation with you. He's like, "Oh, I'm an admiral of the fucking fleet now, and I can do whatever I want." And Basla told me she was leaving and never came back forever. And I was like, "Bro, because she's fucking dead. She had a fucking kid with a 40-year-old. He fucking left to go fight the fucking emperor by himself, and he got murked. Now he's locked in a prison for fucking 300 years. Oh well, man. Sucks to fucking suck. Oh well. Now I'm not gonna fucking sit on your face, so fuck off."
There you go.
Yeah, that's another character too. There's a character in the second game that replaces him. His name's Atten. He's like some motherfucker, whatever. Same shit, different pile. Bitches and complains about everything. Hates fucking everybody. He complains when you don't sit in his fucking face. Same shit.
All right.
I got a chance to murk him. Do it. That's it.
That's it.
That's
That's
all.
all.
That's it. That's all, man.
All right.
Atten Rand. You see his fucking pussy ass face.
We have any last closing stuff?
Had to keep myself occupied this whole time.
Oh,
I noticed.
Yeah, you didn't say anything.
You're
this entire-
staring down the entire time.
You might as well just mute your fucking, just delete your video off the fucking podcast and just leave
Yeah.
it for us, dude. Fuck, man.
it was pretty much the equivalent of me last week.
Just sitting there.
At least you joined in halfway through. She just sat here silently for the
He was
whole
at
fucking.
the start half.
Oh no, she talked in the beginning.
Yeah.
It was
talked in the
opposite. I
beginning.
talked
I
at
gave
the
some
end. She talked in the
comments.
beginning.
Every time you asked a question, I actually answered. You weren't like, "Hey, girl, hey." Like,
Where the fuck are you?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, she just drew the tree that you see in the Walking Dead intro.
true. Oh, fucking one more fact before we leave. Luke Skywalker's name was supposed to be Luke Starkiller.
I like Skywalker better.
yeah, me too.
Well, the
That
Force
means
Unleashed game.
Anakin Starkiller, though. That's fucking cool.
Next thing you know, it was going to be like Star Lord.
Well, in the Force
Anakin
Unleashed games,
Starkiller.
fucking 1 and 2, you play as fucking Starkiller.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, it's like Vader's secret fucking apprentice and shit like that. It's not canon anymore, but yeah, he had like a secret apprentice. Fucking killed his daddy. Obviously, it's Vader.
Oh boy.
His daddy issues, so he just fucking murks any daddy sees.
Him and Batman get along real well.
Yeah, but no, dude. The only reason why Starkiller is not even fucking canon is just because how OP he is. He literally fought Vader and the Emperor to a stalemate.
At the once.
Yes, at once, like together. Like
What the fuck?
the Emperor shot lightning at him. He's like holding it in one hand. Vader was like fucking, with his lightsaber, fucking caught the lightsaber in his other hand and just held it there.
What the fuck? How do you catch a
Yeah.
lightsaber?
Same.
I
You
agree.
use. It's just like with Yoda with the lightning. He uses the Force to catch it. Same
Okay.
shit. If you're strong enough, you can like put Force on your hand or whatever and catch the fucking lightsaber or whatever.
Oh, I watched a fucking video. Plo Koon had yellow force lightning?
Yes.
That's weird.
Only two people.
Force
Only two.
justice or
Only
whatever.
two light side people would use fucking lightning. Plo Koon. It was his yellow version or whatever. It was
Yeah.
very weak, but it was his yellow version. And Luke.
Fucking cool.
Luke has used like a massive fucking like force lightning storm in the old
Really?
novels and like Legends. Yeah, dude, he's fucking OP in Legends. Like he's unstoppable. He's stronger than his dad. Everything.
Not
like
anymore, he's not.
unstoppable. He's an old fucking hermit. Lives in a fucking island.
He was the chosen one, like,
No,
and he wasn't then?
no. Anakin has always been the chosen one.
Okay.
It's because Obi-Wan thought he was the chosen one because Anakin obviously fucking failed, quote
Fucked up.
unquote.
But he
But
did bring
but
balance.
he didn't really. The true balance of what it actually is that you have to have dark side, you have to have light side, you have to have wars in between the two. That's actual balance. You can't have just light, you can't have just dark. That's just not balanced.
It's good and evil. That's
Yeah, yin and yang, dude. There's
Black
always
and
good
white,
and
yeah.
bad, and there's always fucking good and the bad.
And
Good,
the
bad,
ugly.
and ugly. That's it
The
for me,
ugly.
man. I'm all done with my fucking Star Wars nerd shit for this week, man.
Yeah.
I'll come back next week, dude. Part
Part two.
two. Mercedes does not look happy.
Doing another episode tomorrow, Star Wars Revenge of the Fifth.
Yeah, Revenge of the Fifth. It'll all be fucking just dark side shit tomorrow.
Jesus.
I be honest, I could probably do a whole fucking
Yeah.
episode with just dark side shit too. There's a lot. A lot.
I like the dark side.
Especially all of like the ancient Sith Lords and shit like that, dude, and all the tombs on Korriban and shit like that. Fuck
Well,
yeah,
there was
dude.
one who was the Sith Lord for like 600 years or something like that.
Well, there's Marka Ragnos, and then there's fucking Naga Sadao, and then there's fucking Palpatine, and then there's fucking what's his face, Darth Krayt, which
Who was it that just kept cloning himself?
Cody?
Django.
Yep.
The one that kept cloning himself. I forget his fucking name. I know who you're talking about.
He
That was the
like
one I showed you
emperor
on.
for-
That was the one that I showed you outside. Remember? The dude with the red skin there.
Yeah.
Not Scourge.
He just kept going. Like
Yeah.
he was the.
Yeah, no, he had his normal Sith body. Then he did a ritual and literally fucking killed the entire planet, and then fucking found Droman Kos, which is the old Sith planet, the original Sith planet.
Yeah, because they were erased.
Yeah,
before.
and then they pretty much just made an entire separate empire, and then he got murked by in the MMO. He gets murked by the fucking Jedi hero, whatever, dies,
By the
quote unquote, and he
Force,
comes
yeah.
back and takes up another body, which was Valkorian,
Yeah.
and he had the Eternal Empire, and that was fucking cool. Now he's actually dead. I think you killed him in the last expansion on the MMO. Like actually
Red
killed
dead.
his ass. Yeah, you actually
Red
murked his
dead.
ass. It was fucking cool too. He uses all three of his bodies to fucking shoot lightning at you and stuff. It's fucking cool.
All right.
We're done, dude. That's it.
Yay.
Come back tomorrow for Revenge of the Fifth episode.
Nope. That'll be May 16th is the next one.
Yeah, May 16th.
So don't forget that.
Do not forget, May 16th, we are rescheduling the podcast to Mondays at 12 p.m. EST. So the next one will be, again, May 16th.
Write it on your calendars.
Write it in your calendars, put it in your phone, set a reminder, dude. May 16th will be 3 Guys, 1 Girl, dude.
Or just stay at your computer and keep on refreshing whatever browser you're listening to us
Yeah,
on.
do it for a week. Just refresh, dude. Just keep doing it. Keep doing it.
Yep.
Keep doing
Dead
it.
in
Keep
their
doing it.
chair.
Yeah. So if you guys see,
Stalker.
again, if you guys see any more rebranding going on, just don't question it. Just follow along, and we'll update you when everything is set in stone and ready to go. Make sure you guys follow us on all of our personal channels and stuff. Make sure you follow Patrick at KGOWSLK, or follow him on Twitch, the same name. He's changing in the process right now, but just go there and you'll find it. Everything will be linked down below. I got my own channel as well, youtube.com/righteous. Follow Mercedes at Derpsades on YouTube as well. Zack doesn't have shit, so don't follow him on anything. he's kind of fucking. He's just a
It's in the
nomad.
works.
In the works. He's just a nomad right now, but we'll be able to announce the stuff in a couple months when everything is set in stone. Make sure you guys follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, on the TikTok.
flip-flop.
Dick cock.
Good old
YouTube,
TikTok.
Amazon.
Dick cock.
Yeah, check us out. Fucking YouTube, Spotify, Amazon Music, Deezer. Fucking apparently,
What's
Apple
that?
Podcast / it's
Another one.
it's another podcast thing. But our two main ones, Apple Podcast / iTunes and Spotify. So make sure you guys follow us on there. Rate it 5 stars. Leave us a review. We appreciate it. And yeah, man, we'll see you guys
subscribe.
next week. Like, subscribe too. Ring the bell, post notifications. You won't miss a fucking episode, dude. And we'll see you guys
There you
next
go.
week.
All right.
Happy May the
Bye-bye.
4th. Happy
Yeah.
Revenge of the 5th. And we'll see you guys on the 16th. Have a good week. Have a good weekend. We love you. Be safe. Bye-bye.
May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th be with you.
Bye.
Ah.